Decision fatigue is a silent productivity killer. Every choice, no matter how small, consumes mental energy. From deciding what to eat, what to wear, which emails to respond to bigger life decisions. The brain tires with repeated decision-making. This fatigue decreases self-control, increases errors, and leaves people feeling overwhelmed and indecisive. The good news is that decision fatigue can be managed by adopting specific strategies. Here are 5 simple rules that effectively reduce mental overload and restore clarity, focus, and energy. The first rule is simplify daily choices through routines and standardization. High-performing individuals, from entrepreneurs to athletes, reduce unnecessary decision-making by automating daily actions. Morning routines, meals, clothing choices, and work rituals can be predetermined to conserve mental energy. Mark Zuckerberg famously wears similar outfits every day to avoid trivial choices, and many CEOs rely on structured routines to streamline mornings. By standardizing repetitive decisions, the brain reserves energy for high-priority, meaningful decisions instead of exhausting itself on trivial matters. The second rule is prioritize decisions based on importance and timing. Not all decisions require the same mental energy. Categorizing choices into high-impact and low-impact decisions allows one to focus attention where it matters most. For example, decisions related to career, investments, or relationships deserve full cognitive resources, while minor daily choices can be delegated, scheduled, or simplified. Timing also matters. Complex decisions should be made when mental energy is highest, typically in the morning or after rest. By sequencing decisions strategically, one reduces fatigue and ensures better quality outcomes. The third rule is implement decision frameworks and boundaries. Decision frameworks are pre-defined criteria that guide choices and reduce mental effort. For instance, establishing a simple rule such as always saving 20% of income eliminates repeated deliberation on finances. Boundaries limit options and simplify decision-making. For example, restricting dinner choices to a few healthy options prevents overthinking and reduces stress. By creating clear rules and structures, one narrows the decision field, conserves energy, and avoids analysis paralysis. Rule 4 is delegate and automate decisions whenever possible. Technology and collaboration make it easier than ever to reduce unnecessary cognitive load. Automating bill payments, meal planning, or routine tasks frees mental capacity for more significant decisions. Delegation is equally powerful. Entrusting responsibilities to trusted colleagues, assistants, or systems allows one to focus on priorities without being burdened by every minor choice. Decision fatigue decreases dramatically when non-essential tasks are transferred to capable hands or systems, demonstrating the value of leveraging external resources. The fifth rule is practice intentional mental breaks and recovery. Decision-making consumes glucose in the brain, and continuous mental activity depletes this resource. Scheduled breaks, brief walks, meditation, or simply stepping away from tasks restores cognitive energy. Even short pauses increase clarity, improve judgment, and reduce impulsive or poor choices. Hydration, nutrition, and sleep are also critical. Mental energy cannot be maintained without basic physiological support. Recovery is not laziness, it is an essential strategy to ensure sustainable focus and decision-making capacity. Combining these 5 rules creates a practical system for overcoming decision fatigue. Simplification and routine reduce unnecessary cognitive load. Prioritization ensures that high-impact decisions receive full attention. Frameworks and boundaries streamline choices and prevent analysis paralysis. Delegation and automation leverage external support, and mental recovery restores energy. Together, these strategies transform the way the mind approaches daily decisions, conserving mental energy and increasing effectiveness. One of the most important aspects of applying these rules is self-awareness. Understanding which decisions drain energy and which leave one refreshed allows individuals to fine-tune routines and frameworks. Keeping track of decision patterns, moments of fatigue, and triggers of indecision reveals where intervention is needed. Self-awareness enhances the effectiveness of these 5 rules because it aligns them with personal habits, lifestyle, and mental patterns. Another critical point is that decision fatigue is cumulative. Each choice, no matter how trivial, adds to mental exhaustion. Skipping the small strategies outlined above allows fatigue to build, eventually impacting critical decisions later in the day. For example, after hours of responding to emails and minor work tasks, one may make impulsive financial or career decisions that have long-term consequences. Applying these rules consistently prevents this mental depletion, ensuring optimal decision-making throughout the day. A practical extension of these rules is batching similar decisions. Grouping similar tasks together reduces switching costs and preserves mental energy. For instance, answering all emails at designated times, scheduling meetings in blocks, or making meal decisions once a week avoids repeated cognitive effort. Batching ensures the brain operates efficiently, maintains focus, and avoids unnecessary fatigue caused by constant context switching. It is also helpful to reduce options whenever possible. Too many choices increase stress and delay action. Limiting alternatives simplifies the decision process, reduces mental load, and accelerates execution. Minimalism in decision-making, whether in clothing, diet, or work tools, frees the mind for more important and complex choices. Ancient philosophers and modern productivity experts alike have emphasized that constraints often enhance efficiency and creativity by reducing decision fatigue. Social factors can influence decision fatigue as well. Constantly responding to requests, social obligations, or the opinions of others drains mental energy. Setting boundaries with colleagues, friends, and family helps conserve cognitive resources for essential decisions. Clear communication about availability, priorities, and limitations allows for smoother interactions and reduces the stress of constant micro-decisions in social contexts. Protecting mental bandwidth in this way is an essential but often overlooked strategy. The physiological basis of decision fatigue also reinforces these rules. Research shows that the brain consumes energy when making choices, particularly glucose. Poor nutrition, dehydration, and lack of sleep exacerbate decision fatigue. Maintaining regular meals, drinking water, and prioritizing sleep ensures that the brain has sufficient resources to make rational, high-quality decisions. Physical well-being and mental clarity are inseparable when it comes to overcoming fatigue from repeated decision-making. Another important strategy is habit formation to reduce repetitive decisions. When certain actions become automatic through habit, they no longer require active deliberation. Morning routines, exercise schedules, and work habits, when structured into automatic patterns, save significant mental energy for new, complex decisions. By converting recurring choices into habits, one effectively eliminates low-value cognitive work, leaving the mind fresh for high-priority decisions that shape outcomes. Finally, practicing reflection and evaluation strengthens decision-making over time. Reviewing past decisions, analyzing outcomes, and learning from mistakes reduces uncertainty and improves confidence in future choices. Reflective practice allows the brain to develop mental shortcuts, heuristics, and intuition, which further reduce decision fatigue. The mind becomes more efficient, capable of handling complex situations with less conscious effort, proving that systematic reflection is a critical tool in sustainable decision-making. Decision fatigue is a real and measurable phenomenon that undermines productivity, judgment, and focus. The solution is not simply willpower or motivation, but the deliberate application of 5 simple rules: simplify routines, prioritize decisions, implement frameworks and boundaries, delegate and automate, and practice mental recovery. Together, these strategies conserve cognitive energy, increase effectiveness, and enable better decision-making throughout the day. By integrating these rules into daily life, individuals reclaim mental clarity, reduce stress, and improve performance in both personal and professional domains. Decision fatigue is not inevitable. It is a manageable challenge that can be systematically addressed. The proof lies in consistent application, attention to energy management, and the development of structured, intentional decision-making systems. Ultimately, mastering decision fatigue transforms the way people approach life. Every choice becomes intentional, deliberate, and aligned with priorities rather than reactive or impulsive. The future is shaped not by random decision-making but by strategic, focused, and energy-conscious choices. These 5 simple rules provide the roadmap to reclaim mental energy, sharpen judgment, and create a life where decisions empower rather than exhaust.